going to start the recording, and I'll allow Kim to do her thing. And then once Kim finishes, what we normally do is we have a 2 hour block. The first hour we'll discuss some things, and in the second hour we'll do kind of a market breakdown for what we can expect this week. If I'm not mistaken, Kim might, you might get into what we need to look for this week, which is fine. So go ahead and take it away, Kim.
Why, thank you. It's like I'm just like uh um good morning, everybody. I did want to ask, I need for you to unshare your screen so I can share mine.
I'm sorry.
I did want to ask if you all wanted to do like a quick loss review before we do the weekly. If anybody had any pairs that they wanted to go over to see where they possibly have gone wrong in their trade this week. If you can just let me know, or we can just get started in to trade review. Y'all gonna be quiet. Y'all gonna be quiet today.
They don't like your voice, Kim.
I don't care. Okay. All right. So everybody won this week. Is that what it is?
Did y'all even trade?
Everybody had a great week.
No, I lost. I lost in silver, but I realized my mistake.
Yeah, your mistake was trading silver. I mean, we haven't mentioned silver in months.
Mark, don't
I'm
listen
with you,
to
Mark. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I was doing good in AJ. I actually made money and then I lost everything. But I'm like, okay, I saw where I made the mistake.
Yeah, didn't you say that you were doing good in AJ?
Yes, I did make good money,
So
but I lost everything on silver.
Why did you start trading silver if you did good at AJ? That's a rhetorical question, but
I know.
it happens to all of us. We all do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, as long as you identified where you made your mistake, Mom, then you're good. You're good.
Thanks, Kim.
Britt
Thanks,
traded
guys.
8 and 1. Go, Britt. Shawnee caught the US 30 move.
Are you guys trading for percentages, or are you guys just trading for trades? I'm not being facetious. I'm kind of curious.
I was just trading for a trade. I wasn't doing the percentage. I think I'll try that though. I need to go over your YouTube.
Do you have a money goal or percentage goal?
Not really. I was just trading to make money. That's all.
Yeah, I think everybody should have a goal, because if you don't have a goal, then you're just going to overtrade. So I would suggest that you have a weekly goal or something. That way you can have an off switch.
Okay. Well, that's true. I was thinking of, making at least 200 to 250 a week, to start with. That was what just in my mind though, that I was trying to
You write it down.
I need to write it down. That's true. I didn't. And then I made much more and then I got greedy and I jumped in silver.
I know all about the greed. I understand, trust me. All right, let me shut up.
I was trying to see if somebody said that they had a loss this week. Shawnee. What pair was it, Shawnee? Okay, just press. You said a $33 loss. Woohoo. Oh, US 30. I'll go over US 30 at the end. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and go through our pairs for the week. And I'm also going to, I'm not sure if everyone was able to look at the market structure video, but whenever I'm doing my weekly analysis, I'm going to make sure that I incorporate how I look at market structure and then how I go down and analyze the trade for the week. So the first pair is CAD Chef. So y'all know I'm looking at the overall market structure first. And as we can see, the overall market structure is bearish, right? So if you want, you can always just draw your little trend line just to remind you that price is bearish. And we have a weekly order, a bullish weekly order block. So this was the, once price dropped, it pulled back, it created this high right here. And now with this order block, it has broken that high. So now I'm going to go down to the daily. Price broke, pulled back, tapped into that that break of structure. Hold on, let me go back to the weekly. So before I go down to the daily, I'm going to identify the next area of supply. And with, oh, I'm sorry, because I'm not sure if everybody was on the Thursday call. So when I'm identifying market structure, you're identifying your higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, low, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So we're overall bearish, and then we're currently bearish in on current price. So what are we expecting? We're expecting a pullback for another sell down. So we had a break of structure here. So we're expecting a pullback for another sell down, or a pullback for a higher low, or a pullback for equal lows, or it can be anything. But based off of market structure, you're waiting for price to pull back and then sell back down, because the break of structure was here. So you're expecting price to come back and retest this area. This is the most current area of supply. So that is likely where price can be bought up to. Okay. That's market structure pretty much, and price action. So now that if I go down to my daily, once you get a, go down to 12-hour, 10-hour, go to the 4-hour. So yeah, I would be looking for some kind of bullish order block from here. And if you want, you can also, we talked about this on the call on Thursday, you can just draw your trend line tapped in this area, tapped here, and hopefully price will continue to respect this trend line. As I mentioned last week, the trend line is pretty, I don't use the moving averages or the MAs. So I just draw me a trend line until it's no longer respected, right? So I'm looking for price to maybe pull back here or somewhere, and then start buying up some more. So I'm definitely looking for Like this right here is not giving me anything, but I'll definitely look for some kind of 4-hour bullish momentum to get into to continue buying to the upside. That's CAD Chef. For CAD JPY, we have a weekly bullish order block, and we are overall, so we've been bullish for some time now. So we're looking at higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Okay. And then price came, broke this low. Broke this low here. So we broke this low, pulled back a little bit, and then started dropping again. Broke this low, but I'm definitely expecting price to pull back to here and maybe drop some more. So based on the, if you look at the daily, you have a area of supply here. So I'm looking for, like I said, for price to pull back here, and then sell some more. Maybe like 150 pips, maybe 200 pips. Now, if price continues to buy up and breaks this high here, this swing high area here, then we are looking at the next area to be this imbalance or this area here, which is in alignment with this violated order block for the continuation of a sell down. But for now, this will be my first area. Daily. This will be my first area, and that I look for a sell. And we are expecting price to at least respect to come to this low here. So that means it's probably going to tap into, based off of price action. Let me see if I can zoom in so y'all can see. Based off of price action, there was a violated order block here. There was a violated order block here. And then you have some imbalance in here, and you also have an order block here. Okay, area of demand. So price, long as price doesn't break this low, price can sell down to here and then push back up for to continue to the upside. Yeah. Because price broke this high, so you got your pullback for a continuation to the upside, which this will be the next area of that we're looking to buy up to. Okay. So with that being said, 4-hour price could also come. This was the area, the daily supply zones. Oh, no, this was the daily supply zone. So yeah, so we're going to watch price. Once it gets here, we'll see what it does based off of the 4-hour. If it gives you a big push down and starts breaking structure to the downside, then we'll definitely continue on selling down. If it breaks this high, we'll take it up here for the sell down. All right. We have Chef JPY. Overall is bullish. You had a break of this high. Currently price is pulling back bearish. So we sell until we can't sell no more. Price based off of the daily, market structure is creating lower lows and lower highs. We had a break of structure, price pulled back into this zone. So for now, we would be looking for, I know Todd is probably looking for the buy, but I'm looking for the sell. Because you can buy this up to this 143 pips. I'm all good with waiting to see what happens. So I'm looking for price to come and fill this imbalance to see what happens, right? Because I'm looking for sales. Of course, if price breaks this high, then we are in our next area is this area of supply for a sell.
Hey, Kim.
Yes.
So I think I would look for a sell first. Chef JPY is a bullish order block. I mean, it's a very small.
No, I know you. I'm saying based off of market structure, you got to. I mean, you're gonna have a bullish order block when you get a pullback, right?
Right.
So
I mean, I'm with you. You said I was looking for buys. Yeah.
no, I'm sure you probably got a buy.
Well,
ready to go.
eventually, yes. So yeah.
But that's because you're hedging though. So you're
right. I can go either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for me, I'm looking for price to come here and sell. Even if it just sells back down to this order block.
Okay. But I agree. I think if you're going to trade an order block, I believe you have to trade it both ways. Like it benefits you to sell it first. Like I'm personally not going to trade this pair, but if I was, I would definitely sell first. Does that make sense?
You would sell it. You would do this sell right here.
Yeah. Look at the weekly order block.
Okay.
Go to the weekly real fast. I know that doesn't look like a typical order block, but
Nah.
it's a weekly. It's going to sell first, and then it's going to go up. The green candle is bigger than the red candle, correct?
No, I see that.
Yeah. So it'll sell down into that candle, that imbalance somewhere, and then it'll push to the top side.
Okay. Okay. I see you. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I think we do the same thing. Why are you trying to put me under the bus tires?
I'm not.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Never. Yeah. So what Todd just said. What Todd just said. So I think we're on the same page. So based on the 4-hour, I definitely feel that it is well, it is buying because it was an order block, right? So I'm almost more inclined for it to come here and then drop first. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens though. It might come here, might sell down to here and then go back up. All right. Jer 30 had a weekly bullish. I think we talked about this last week about this coming up to this high, which is where it is right now, right there at the high. Based off of market structure, price was bullish. Overall structure was bullish. Then we had a bearish pullback. And then we had a break of a high. So we can definitely expect some kind of pullback to then buy up to this next high. This is for the long-term trade. To get in the current trade, we have liquidity here. So I'm expecting this to break out here. Based off of price action, we have an area here. So I'm expecting price to at least buy up to here before pulling back and then buying up some more. So I would say this daily order block up to here somewhere. That's a lot of pips. So somewhere up in there before a pullback to continue buying up. Next we have EuroCAD. We had a weekly bearish. Based off of market structure, high, low. Then we started creating higher highs and higher lows. And then we came back and started creating a break of structure here, creating lower lows and lower highs, right? Price came back and retested these breaks of structure. So I would say this is probably going to sell back down to then continue buying back up. So this order block, this is on the weekly. Go to the daily. Okay. We had this break of structure. It pulled back. So I would definitely be expecting the sell. Looking for a possible, let's see if we have a 4-hour. And it did. And so that was the 4-hour bearish order block. Price pulled back into it and starting to sell down some more. So I would definitely wait for a 4-hour bearish order block if you want to get in for the continuation of the sell. For Euro GBP, we have a bearish order block, weekly bearish order block. Price is somewhat bullish overall, or yeah. So the current market structure is bullish. We've got higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Nothing has broken this low as of yet. So this break of structure here and this weekly order block, bearish order block, could be a pullback. That's a 1-to-1. That's not good. I'm gonna just go here. Okay, that's better. To the wicks. So I would expect price to tap into here and sell down to at least close this imbalance of the weekly for the next maybe couple of weeks, which is a 1 to 6 risk to reward. So based off of that, on the daily, if you want to wait for price to break this low, you can do that, or on the 4-hour, we have this break of structure, this break of this low here. So you can either wait for the pullback, or it might come back and close this imbalance. Maybe not. Maybe it'll fill it on its way back up. But I would look for a tap here to then continue selling down. That's for Euro GBP. For GCAD, on the weekly, we have a bearish order block. Overall structure is bearish. So price respected this break of structure here, retested, and is pulling back, possibly to now retest this break of structure or close this imbalance. It is currently respecting this break of structure. So price could just tap here, and let me go to the daily. So there's a bullish order block on that, within the bullish order block. So price could do a pullback for a sell back down. Or this could be the continuation move up. So I would definitely be on the watch for, what was it for the weekly? Bearish or bullish? Bearish. Okay. So based off the 4-hour. Yeah, I would definitely be careful with this one. weekly bearish, tapped into respect to this area. So I would definitely watch out for this one, because it came back, retested that area. So that might just be the area that it wants to retest and keep going up. NASDAQ, we have a bearish order block. Overall, NAS is bullish, but currently the market is bearish, creating lower highs, lower lows. Price is in an area where it could possibly be buying back up. I would definitely need for price to break this high here. And once price breaks this high here, then I would definitely be expecting a buy up. If it doesn't break this high, let me go to the daily, because it is respecting, right now it is respecting this the wicks of this order block. If it does not break this high, then I would expect a continuation of a sell down. Yeah. So it's consolidating right now, pretty much. Because you have equal lows here, and then you have equal highs here. We have a weekly bearish order block. Price overall was bearish. And then these highs started getting broken. So we're definitely expecting a pullback. And I would be expecting a pullback to either close this imbalance, retest this area here, or retest this area here. For continuation up, but we're currently looking for sales. This area has not been retested yet. So maybe price will come back with this daily order block. Maybe price will just pull back and then sell back down. Or we might just get a complete sell back down. Let me see what the 4 hours looking like. Okay. So based on the 4-hour, price may come fill this imbalance and could start selling back down. Which means on the weekly, we have a bearish order block. We can get a pullback. We can get a pullback to here, which is, it's only like 30 pips or so. And then sell back down. daily and the 4 hour. Yeah. So price can come close this and start selling back down. That's my thoughts. And then for NZDJPY, we have a weekly bullish order block. Current price is bullish. Okay, so we have higher lows and higher highs. And price came and looks like it created a higher high, didn't break this low. So we have a higher high. So I'm definitely expecting a buy up based on the daily. Price may close this imbalance and then pull back a little bit and then continue buying up. But on the daily, we have a bullish order block as well. We have a bullish order block on the weekly, a bullish order block on the daily. And when you have I would say you can at least sell it for 300 pips for a 1 to 3 risk to reward up to price action, which was this violated order block. Or you can continue selling it to this imbalance, buying it to this imbalance. Or if you're feeling special, you can buy it up to this high. Once price breaks this high, once price breaks this high, then you can do a fib to the upside. And that concludes today's weekly order blocks. No, anybody have any questions on any pair that I talked about? That went by faster than I thought it would. That was a no. Are y'all still on here? Oh,
No
yeah.
questions from me.
That's because you know what you're talking about, Kim.
Nah.
Kim, I think you put them to sleep.
Oh, well.
I gotta do my job.
No, that means I explained it thoroughly. How about that?
I believe you, but can we get somebody to
Ask a question. I know I see
so
some names
what pair are we looking to trade in Sunday?
because I see some names on here I ain't never seen before. So I know somebody got a question.
Yeah, like what pair are we trading Sunday? How are we gonna get our 100 pips?
This one right here,
Which one?
the NZDJPY.
NJ. I know what we not trading.
So
That's G.
listen, so can Felicia,
Right. I like
Felicia, can you break it down? On how we gonna get our 100 pips off NJ?
Got to get more than 100 pips.
Well, listen, that's cool, but I need to see it demonstrated.
You need to see it. You talking to me?
I'm talking to Felicia.
Oh, you talking to Felipe?
God, really?
TV.
I mean, we're just doing our normal weekly, right? Like we're waiting.
Well, are we waiting? Are we getting in immediately? I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's crucial.
I mean, we have several bullish order blocks as
Okay,
confirmed.
but I'm talking NJ. You said NJ, so how are you going to trade NJ?
Todd.
Just checking for understanding.
We're gonna wait till after the first hour first.
Right.
Obviously, okay.
Wait for that bullish. Wait for that bullish.
Rose, your connection is horrible, Rose.
Who is that
That's
talking?
Rose. Rose's connection is horrible.
Is it Rose?
Yeah, that's Rose.
Oh, I can't see her.
And then get you in.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's TT.
Is it TT? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
TT, your connection is horrible.
TT, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's because I'm Ubering. I'm sorry.
TT.
TT, we need you to be safe in these streets, man.
Please be safe.
TT,
No,
TT,
I'm looking at the road. I'm listening to you all.
hey, her passenger is nervous as hell.
Now I'm doing Uber Eats. This order said $24. But anyway,
But hey, eat a fried. TT.
TT, please don't do that.
I'm not.
I'm so trifling
You
sometimes.
gotta taste it to make sure it's fresh. You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
To make sure the food safe.
Yeah, you
And if
gotta
it's
taste it.
not, she gonna
Just to make
pass
sure
out
it's
and then
fresh.
she can't trade.
No, we're not letting that happen. We're gonna wait for that bullish candle to give us that that confirmation signal. We're gonna look at what we got going on. Then once we get a few of those, once we check off our confirmations in that bullish candle, we wait for the retracement on that 1 hour candle, or you can wait until or you can, however your entry thing is, but
So we're waiting for bullish movement. So
we wait for that bullish movement and pull back
Yeah.
on the 78% on that candle or 50% on that candle, and then place your stop loss right below the order block. Or you can place your hedge there and just manage your trade.
I don't necessarily like this move though, guys. Like, I think initially it's gonna. How many pips is it gonna drop?
You say how many pips is it gonna drop?
Yeah, don't you think it's gonna pull back initially?
Yeah, I think it's gonna pull back, but I don't think it's gonna pull.
How many
Hold on.
pips?
Let me see. I hate fibbing.
Doji.
I know you like to fib the weekly candle.
Well, I don't like fibbing
I'm-
dojis.
I don't like fibbing a candle.
Well, it works.
I mean, well, you know what? That's good. No, that's fine. So maybe the 50% 618. Let me go down to. Let me
Yeah,
see.
but you can mark it. Yeah, okay. So it got to
So
break.
maybe the
apart.
50% 618.
How many
based
pips is that?
127.
So y'all
100.
gonna wait for it to buy. You're not gonna take advantage of the sale first. I'm just asking.
For me, because it's bearish right now. It's bearish. Like this right here says look for sales.
Right.
I'm gonna look for the sale.
Yeah, and that sale is gonna happen when the market opens. I think that's what
I think it's gonna yeah, okay. But you got a bearish
I
order block.
understand
Can
that.
we do a 1 hour bearish order block?
On the 1 hour,
But
yeah.
but
it's
based
bearish.
on the daily, and then this on the maybe the 4 hour, there was a 4 hour order block right here.
Mhm. So do you think it's gonna sell down or you think it's gonna buy up? What is that
I
4 hour
think-
order block? What price level is that 4 hour order block? 82.94-ish?
83.
So it's even higher than 82.94.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, It probably,
And
I
and I'm
I wouldn't look for it to keep selling that far. I don't like this pair to trade on the open, honestly. I'm not trying to
so
encourage anybody.
I'm looking for it to come here for a sale. I'm not looking for this pullback of this order block. I'm looking for it to come here and close this imbalance
And then sell.
and
Okay.
then sell. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. But I guess my overall point is maybe this doesn't buy until Tuesday or Wednesday. Who knows? I don't know. I just don't.
I think it's going to buy. I think it's going.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't mean by like that little bit of room. Overall, it's going to buy for the week, I believe. I see this as a buy for the week.
Mhm.
I'm not talking about that 5 pip move you have highlighted, or 60 or whatever.
What?
However many pips that move is. I'm talking about it's going to go up to close that imbalance. See that imbalance right there?
Mm-hmm.
Higher.
Oh, higher?
Yeah. Up in that area. You see that imbalance for that long red candle?
No, I get what you're saying right here.
Yeah. So I think the JPYs, all of them are pushing up, not down. So that's why you have a bullish order block too on that JPY.
Oh, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. But I feel like it's going to come here first, pull back to create a higher low.
Right. You're probably
and
100%.
then buy up.
I agree with that. But I guess what I'm saying is those are moves that you're going to have to keep track of throughout the week. What I'm asking is anybody trading a pair that's going to give them their money on Sunday, like the initial move?
Let's see.
I should have been, that's kind of what I was asking. TT, were you looking at this for your initial move?
Oh, I haven't looked yet. Oh my God. I gotta look at the see which one I want to look at for the best one.
Can you look at GU, Kim?
GU, sure. GBP, USD.
It didn't make your list, but if you can look at it on the weekly.
Yep. So it was overall bearish, right? So we've got pullback, we got breaks of highs. And then there was no imbalance. So I guess we're looking for sales right now until
trend lines are broken.
I don't know, it might be maybe it came and filled in this imbalance right here. And maybe buying back up.
Perhaps, Dr. Johns. What is that daily candle? You feel that daily candle? I know you don't like flipping individual candles.
For the day.
How many pips?
Or maybe this is just the pullback.
How many pips is that? How many pips is it to that zone?
To the 50%, 618?
Yep. Gangster.
$140 pips.
Hey, that's an easy trade right there, man. in my humble opinion.
Or this could, yep. Well, that's true. Or it could just continue going down.
Yeah, it could. But either way, you're in there.
Yeah.
You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to wonder. I like easy. I prefer easy over having to wrestle or keep track. And there's nothing wrong with keeping track of the market if you're good at keeping track of it. But in my opinion, newer people aren't good at keeping track of the market over a time period, like a week. You get lost in those lower time frames. So if you have a move that's going to give you what you need at the open, I think it's probably the better option.
So I guess GU is the bear.
Well, look, that's what I'm that's what I'm trading. I don't know. I like to try to cherry pick some trades at the beginning of the week. It's going to give me a great start to the week, and maybe even finish my week, right? If I can make 10% on this move, like once it starts selling, if I can drop down to the 15-minute, get my second position, that'll give me 10%. Now I'm ahead of the power curve. I'm not stressed. I'm not,
Thank you.
swimming in, you
Thank
kind
you.
of
Have a good day.
you have the market beat up. PT, get off them people's fries.
I think that was mine.
I
It
think
sound like
Kim, I think Tasha had this pair marked up, or we talked about this one when it was consolidating last week. And we saw the manipulation of the lows, and we're like, okay, it's gonna buy, and it did that. So I can agree. Or
well, I'm glad you agree there, Felicia.
pull back.
Listen.
Okay, God.
No, listen. I also like CAD Chef that y'all talked about.
chef.
But more.
Oh yeah, okay. Good one.
So how many pips is that? Measure from the top of that red candle, because I expect it to pull back a little bit before it buys up. Measure from the top of the red candle.
The top of this red candle?
Yep, because it's going to pull back first to.
I know, that's why I did it from this. It's gonna tap this line.
Right, but it's to me, it's going to tap the body of that red candle. So.
Oh, you want the body?
Well, yeah, either way is fine, but I think it's going to go to the body if you feel that candle. So here's the deal. What I like to do is I'll have that GU move. I'll get in the GU move, maybe to give me what I need. Now, this is a secondary move that I can just throw an alert on, right? I can set my alert up. Maybe my alert goes off Tuesday. Maybe it goes off. I don't know when it goes off, but it's going to tell me when price has gotten to my area of interest. So I don't have to remember this move. I can just have the alert set. Once the alert goes off, I can look at the chart and be like, okay, this is going to buy up 200 pips. Now I can get in this move and set my take profit at the top. And maybe it takes the rest of the week to get there. Maybe it takes 3 days. I'm not worried because I've made my 10%. Right? Or I've made my however many percent I made on that GU move. And if, for instance, if this goes the same time that the GU move goes, then that's cool. I know where it's going, and I know I expect it to sell from that point, or it's going to keep buying from that point. But I have a head start, and Kim has marked on the chart where the price is going to go. So if you have a couple of these moves picked out, then you take those moves. And guess what? If the market doesn't give you what you need out of those couple moves, then maybe you just don't trade that week or trade in a demo that week. It will preserve your real account.
Indeed.
You don't need 1,000 trades. You just need 1 or 2 good ones. and you can chill.
Mhm.
Love to see it.
Anybody have any other pair that they're trading that we didn't go over?
Bueller. Anyone?
Bueller. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, Kim. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Was that TT? TT, you better be safe out
Yeah.
here. Mhm.
I'm pulled over.
Okay. Mhm.
TT, that was you delivering the food, telling that woman thank you.
Yeah, you heard me.
Oh, that was, I thought it was Mark.
Oh, I thought it was on mute. Sorry. Sorry, y'all.
Thank you, Kimmy Kim.
You're welcome. Thank you, Selena.
Yeah, thank you, Selena, for posting those. They'll be
Yes. Mhm.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Everybody sure they good.
Everybody sure they good.
yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Who's
All
taking their
hearts and
trade
minds.
tomorrow? Who's taking it?
Who's taking what?
Who's taking trades tomorrow? I don't want to have to post tumbleweed in the chats anymore.
I'm gonna trade tomorrow, TT. I'm trying my best.
I'm taking GU.
Yeah. All right. It's up. It's up from here. Let's go. Let's get to the money.
Get to the money.
Hey, everybody needs to also watch a psychology video. Next week we'll have both, but
I was gonna find, I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find a good one.
yeah, we can, there you go,
I was
Kim.
gonna do that today, but
You could
I
have
thought,
still did it. You could have still did it. That's what I'm saying.
no, but I want to find a good one.
Okay, well, hey, YouTube got 1 billion of them. I don't probably
I know, but I gotta find one that's, not gonna put us to sleep.
listen, hey, I don't understand people who go to sleep on money making. Hey, listen,
Ooh,
it might be a little dry, but your pockets won't be
that's
dry.
what I
Your
get
pockets
it,
won't
but
be dry.
I'm gonna find one that's not so dry.
Okay.
That's giving us the goods
Okay.
and giving us the goods.
Hey, you could even make one, yeah.
Ooh,
Mm.
my psychology is sell the trade the trend.
My psychology is if
That's
you're
the
tired of being
psychology.
broke, if you're
That's
tired
the
of being broke,
psychology I'm gonna give. Trading
Mhm.
trading back and forth is stressful for me, stressful for my psychology.
well,
That's the only psychology I can give you.
listen, I agree 1,000%, which is why I trade the way I trade.
I
Hey,
know
I
that's
like getting in the market at the beginning, getting my pips in the first 100 pips.
I know.
And it just makes the week a lot better. It's boring.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie, it really does. Like I have pleasure trading on Sundays.
Man, and when you don't get your pips on Sunday, your anxiety raises a little bit.
Yes, it does. Every
No,
day.
I'm all for getting like pips early. I'm all for getting the pip. Like that's the best thing to get the pips early.
Yep.
But I
Sunday tips.
can't pay, like I don't know why, and maybe it's just me. But I could trade this sell down, but because it is officially now a counter trend trade, like we don't know how far it's going to go, right? So I'm just gonna wait for price to either come back here. I'm waiting for the price to come to me. That's just my
Yeah, that's
psychology.
cool. So listen, by the time it get to you, it'll drop me off with a bag full of money. That's all.
And and I'm just gonna call you when I need something. That's
there
all.
you go. Hey, when you need someone to talk to.
I'll just call you when I need something.
everybody has to trade their style, which is great. You know, I appreciate everybody's style. And I understand that all of us won't trade the same way. But that's the benefit of everybody being in the same group, is because there's diversity and there's strength in numbers. So,
Yep.
you know, everybody is not going to be cool with trading this retracement. But, you know, me and TT, we cool with it.
Yep. I'm
Sometimes,
called TT too.
yeah, sometimes that'll be enough. And everybody else, some people won't be able to follow the trades throughout the week because they'll get lost. Well, I didn't realize what the trade was doing, right? Whereas you're probably better at tracking the price throughout the week.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it's important for all of us to identify what our strengths are and our weaknesses, and trade your strengths and don't worry about your weakness. I mean, over time, you'll get better at tracking price.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll be excellent at taking advantage of the initial move. And it doesn't matter as long as you're making money.
Say it.
That's right. Period.
Ooch.
Ooch.
All right, guys, I'm gonna stop this recording.